family, and redemption are at the heart of America's story and of a brand new film called Elijah Peele. It's the real-life inspired story of a rock star who seemingly has it all: fame, fortune, and success, but nearly loses everything to addiction before an unlikely friendship puts him on a very different path.
Where am I?
Hello, Elijah Peele.
Hello, young lady.
My name is Jessica. They say you are self-destructive. Too many girls, too much partying.
I think someone's been watching a bit too much telly.
And the star power extends to the names behind the project as well. Willie and Korie Robertson are executive producers, and for the Duck Dynasty stars, it's also part of a much bigger mission, proving there's a huge audience right here in America, hungry for entertainment built around faith, family, and hope. And the Robertsons join me now. Guys, thank you so much. So happy to have you both. Tell me a little bit, Korie, about the movie. What was it about Elijah Peele that made you guys say, hey, this is something we want to be a part of?
Hey there, thank you for having us. Yeah, this movie is, like you mentioned, it's about hope and redemption, and I think people need those stories today. I mean, we definitely are dealing with a world that, you know, has a lot of tragedy going on. We're seeing it in the news every single day. So to see a story where you take a guy that he's actually arguably at the height of his life, he seems like he's got it all. He's got success and fame and all that, but he realizes that that's all meaningless whenever he hits rock bottom, is flat on his back in the hospital bed, and then he comes to find the meaning of life. And I think that's something that we all need. We all hit that moment, whether it's not as hard. We probably don't all hit it as hard as Elijah Peele hit it, but we all hit that moment where we realize, okay, what's really important in life.
Yeah, and it's a great theme. Willie, you know, one of the things that I think is unusual about Elijah Peele is that it doesn't really announce itself as a faith movie, so to speak, in the first couple minutes. You know, sometimes you know what you're getting into. That was really important to you guys, though, with this film.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, we did that as well with Duck Dynasty. It wasn't a faith-based reality TV show. It was based on our lives, and lives get messy. And yeah, I think there's morals and things that we can pull out of all of our stories that can tell a bigger story. And sometimes under the faith banner, I think people have a preconceived idea of what that may be, and so. I think there's a lot of newer films and even television that it's in there. It's part of who we are, but it tells the whole story of life.
Well, Willie, I know you've also compared Elijah's redemption story to your dad, Phil. Tell me about what you saw in this character that reminded you so much of your father's journey.
Well, they both hit rock bottom, which looked like there wasn't a lot of hope left, and sometimes hope and the message of faith comes in strange ways. For Elijah Peele, it was actually his health and a young girl. And for Phil, I think it was us. I think it was his children, his wife. He had lost everything, and looked like there was no hope. And a guy got in a car and drove to a bar and shared with my father, and our lives changed. Generational lives changed because of that conversation. Mom and dad holding their marriage together. Without any of that, there never would have been a television show, a family, the podcast, movies, all that. So we're so thankful for that. That was a powerful story as well that we told in the movie The Blind, and these are other stories. And so Korie and I are we're always looking for other stories that we can tell and share with the world, just to give hope and redemption, like Korie said, especially in these times.
Yeah, well, Korie, you said your family feels called to be a light in the world of entertainment. I love to hear that. So what does that mean in practical terms when you're deciding which movies you want to support?
Yes, we have always prayed that we're a bright light. There's that verse that in Matthew where Jesus says that you're called to be the light of the world. And so we felt like we have been able to do that in entertainment. God placed us, he gave us this television show, Duck Dynasty, about our family years ago. And it really connected with a lot of people. And all of a sudden we started hearing people, we saw how entertainment was shaping people. We heard people say, oh, our family sits down around the dinner table now and has a prayer because we saw your family do that. And so, yeah, that just led us on this journey to be a light in that. And then we also noticed how a lot of of believers, a lot of Christians were kind of scared of entertainment. They're like, oh, watch out for Hollywood. It's a dangerous place. And we just felt like, you know, we have the Spirit of God living in us. There's no place that we shouldn't go and be a light in. And so we encourage people, you know, of faith to get into entertainment, to tell better stories. You know, Jesus was a storyteller. He taught in parables. And I think we all know deep down that the greatest stories have meaning behind them and something that you take away from it. It says movies that you learn something in, but you don't even realize you're learning it because you're just being entertained. And then afterwards, you're like, oh, wow, there was deep meaning in that.
Well, I think you take the message where the people are. That's certainly what the Lord did. And so that may not be in churches, but it may be in movie theaters. It may be certainly on streamers. And that's why Korie and I are part of Echo, which is a new streaming service that we kind of collected all these things together for parents and for people who, you know, had some like-minded values that where we could put movies like Elijah Peele out and other programming so that, you know, it can help people so they can feel a little bit safer, especially with their children. And Korie and I have children. We have grandchildren now. And so we're always constantly looking out for what they're watching and what they're viewing.
Yeah, no, well, as a parent myself, I'm incredibly grateful for more things like this. So just to wrap up today, guys, for somebody who's watching right now who may not consider themselves super religious or who may normally kind of avoid something labeled as a faith film, why should they go see Elijah Peele? Korie, go ahead.
Well, one, it is entertaining. It's a great movie. The little girl who plays Jessica is adorable, and she has so much little wisdom wrapped up in this little body. And yeah, there's fun moments, there's light moments, but there's hard moments, and there's real truth, like real life truth, all packed into this film.
Amazing. Well, congrats, guys. Good luck on the release of the film, and we will all be watching. Thank you so much for joining us.
Awesome. Great to see you.
Great to talk to you.
Be sure to like and subscribe for all the Fox News latest on YouTube and catch full shows streaming now on Fox One.